miss you in the most ordinary ways. I always stop and wonder what would have happened if I stayed. Cause without you, it's like the ocean, I'm drowning in every single wave. Yeah, without you, I've got no focus, I'm fighting to just get through the day.
And good morning, guys. It is Saturday, October 19th, and we are aboard the Royal Caribbean Vision of the Seas, and we have just docked into Boston. So got to sleep in a little bit this morning where they had to change the itinerary a little bit. We got here a few hours later than what we supposed to. So me and Michelle just got back from eating some breakfast, and I'll insert that here. And it was good. Then we watched the ship go on into the port, and right now we are getting ready to finish packing our bags, make our final adjustments here, and we're going to get off this ship and we're going to go explore Boston, and I'm really excited for it. So guys, let's get this day started. But first, real quick, I do want to show you the excursion ticket in case this is a one that you might want to do. Let me see if I can get it full frame there. But yeah, that's the Boston highlights and the view. So if you like this excursion and what I showed you of it, you want to do it as well, that's it. Now let's get off this ship and go have some fun.
We're doing Boston driving tour and the view. So we're going up to get like a gorgeous view of Boston. Then I'm bringing you right back here. All right. My name's Shannon. I'll be your tour guide. This is Eddie. You met him already. He's our driver. So welcome to Boston. Who's been here before? Has anyone been here? Lovely. So Boston was founded in 1630 by the Puritans. And from that tiny little founding, from our 15,000 people during the Revolutionary War, we have now grown into a city with 680,000 people. This area that we're in is the newest neighborhood of Boston, and it looks so different from when I was a child. If you look out this tent over here on this right-hand side here, this is our Boston Harbor Lights. A whole bunch of bands and concerts that are playing there throughout the years. But the reason I knew what this looked like when I was a child and a teenager, which I know with my youthful personality you think was just 5 years ago, but it was in fact 25 years ago. Thank you. That was a circus tent. The Big Apple Circus used to come here, and I worked for that circus. And I would walk down here, and all these buildings that you're seeing around down here, they did not exist down here at that time. Anything that is not brick, which we'll see as we get a little bit closer to the other end, these are all new. So all these buildings around here, they're a combination of luxury apartments, luxury hotels. If you look in some of the windows and you see like chair, lamp, just repeating all the way up, you know it's a luxury hotel. If you look in the window and you see a cat and a pile of books and some crumpled up papers, you know that's an apartment. Not that I'm creeping on people in their apartments, but come on, you leave the windows open. I want to look and see what's going on in there. Here's those some of the fishing vessels I was talking about, and then I love how on the other side you have the little ferries going around. And over to the right-hand side, those are two of the original buildings that were out here when this is still called Long Wharf. It's been called Long Wharf since the Revolutionary War. That restaurant there that on the right-hand side that says the Chart House is actually one of John Hancock's original warehouses from the Revolutionary time, and next to it was one of our original customs houses. This was called Long Wharf because this wharf went a quarter of a mile out into the water, and in fact where we're taking this turn right now is landfill. A lot of Boston is landfill. But what I really want to talk about is this building that we're going to pass on the right-hand side here. This is the Ames building. It's 14 stories tall, and it was one of our first skyscrapers in Boston. Isn't it so cute? I love all the carving work that they do on it. So it was one of our first skyscrapers. It has no steel in it. It's stone all the way through, which means that the bottom floors are 14 feet thick. Wow. Which is kind of crazy to think about. So we're going to take a left up here onto Tremont, and as we're taking this left up here, on the right-hand side, you're going to see a little bit of steam coming out of a huge golden kettle. That's the steaming kettle. And that has been a tea shop since the mid-1800s. Tea or coffee shop since the mid-1800s has always been there. Right now is a steaming kettle Starbucks. See the whole thing. We got Sam Adams right here, passing him right now. There's a crowd up by Paul Revere in the back corner there, so you might not be able to see where he is. Franklin in the center, just like I said. John Hancock in the back left, the tallest one over there. And then this front little left corner here is James Otis. So when these buildings were first being built, you can see some of them come right up to the edge. There's no walkway around them. But as they started to build more, people started to get worried that we were going to lose public access to the harbor when they were putting in these like fancy restaurants and condos. And so we actually created this Boston Harbor walking trail that protects all the pathways around the harbor. It's about 40 miles. You can walk up and down all the wharves. It's all public access, which I just think is so cool that they did that to keep that there. And if you look right across the harbor, you can see the USS Constitution there, the low black boat with the white mast, and you can see Bunker Hill. And that's Charlestown right there. So that's where people were watching for that signal from. The ship has a tradition of firing the cannon 8 a.m., 8 p.m. The apartment buildings did not like that. So they got into a little battle. Obviously, the USS Constitution won. They were here first. And they say that on the day that they won, they fired up the cannon every hour on the hour, which I think is so funny. We're going to take a real quick, you have a moment to hop off the ship, hop off the coach if you want, and walk over. You can take a look at the USS Constitution through that little fencing there. We're just going to take 5 minutes, but if you do want to get a little view of her right there, you can absolutely do that. And then we'll hop right back on and finish our tour. After the Boston Tea Party, the British government really cracks down. They close our port. They take away our right to govern ourselves. They take away our right to try our own citizens. Everybody gets sent to England, which means that if you're a loyalist, you get off, and if you're a patriot, you get sent to jail. So right underneath us is where the big dig happened, right? 93 goes right underneath us and all the way through the city to the other side. So this is the TD Garden here on the right-hand side. It used to be the Boston Garden. So the Boston Garden actually used to be where these buildings are here in the front. They tore them down, and now behind it is our TD Garden. It's a newer, updated version of our Boston Garden. It's where the Bruins and the Celtics play. This is that Blackstone Square here along the right-hand side, that oldest commercial block in America. And in front of it here, you see these 6 glass pillars. So first off, look to the left there. You see the Union Oyster House, oldest restaurant. To the left is the Bell and Hand Taverns, oldest bar. And I love it because it gives you a little feel of what maybe Boston felt like in the 1700s, right? Like those little stores, the brick buildings. I think it's very cute. We're coming up here over to Prudential, so we are going to hop out and go over to the View now. We have our appointment there. So the View is the top floor here. We're all going to get out together and then walk in so we can get our tickets together. Yeah.
That's good time change battery.
We are optimistically going to be able to pick you guys up right here in the same place. So we're going to talk a little bit more when we get inside.
So I just want to welcome you all to 52. This is our top floor here, and then there's more to see on the 2 floors below us as well. Just head down there. It's just around this corner behind you. There's stairs and an elevator for you. And when you're all set, exit is on level 50. So start up here and work your way down. All right, guys?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy.
going to be on our right-hand side. So we're going to get past the music hall right here. And then just as we get past that, you can see to the right, Boston Red Sox over there on the right-hand side. And we're going to come up here. As soon as we get past the brick, you'll see that nice green of Fenway Park. There's a great shot of the teammates statue. Dom DiMaggio, Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky. And they're going to be here on the right. It's going to say Fenway Park right behind it. It's going to be gorgeous. Old ball game. Here we go. Got a great little view right here. Eddie's going to pause for us to take a picture. Thank you so much. While you're looking over there too, if you scroll a little bit farther up the wall, you'll see all the numbers on the side there, and then there's one blue one. All those numbers are retired Red Sox jerseys, except for number 42. That one has been retired from every team across the nation. That was Jackie Robinson. Fenway Park is huge. I once was like, oh, I'm just going to take a little tour around, like stroll around Fenway Park. Man, it took me like 20 minutes. It's like more than a mile if you go across through this whole block that Fenway Park is around. So why does everybody love Fenway Park? Well, because of course everybody is a huge fan of the Boston Red Sox. There's no other reason. But in reality, Fenway Park is, even if you are not a baseball fan, Fenway Park's the oldest baseball stadium in the nation. So it's really awesome to have that here. And if anybody's been to Newport, Rhode Island, those Rhode Islanders will tell you that they have an older ball field. It's a field, guys. It's like a field of dirt. So I'll give it to them. Sure, maybe they have like a field of dirt that people have played ball on for longer, but Fenway Park is the oldest stadium in the nation. And here we're going right underneath the Green Monster. Great. Excellent view here. So this street gets closed off when the games are happening. There's a whole bunch of music venues on the left-hand side. There's a whole bunch of bars along here. So this is like a very popular thoroughfare. So there's this bleacher bar here on the right-hand side. If the bleacher bar is open and the doors are open when we drive by, you can see a tiny bit of the green of Fenway Park. It's going to be on your right-hand side. Not always, but a little bit of a gamble. Maybe the doors will be open and we can see into the field, which is really cool. It is chilly out today, so you know, there's less and less is that happening these days. Oh, the door's open. Okay, everybody. And when you're looking through, is it the second door? Nope. So when you're looking through, it's kind of going to be the right-hand side there, and you can see that. Yep, there you go. You got to kind of be looking forward when you're looking through that window there. Yep. I don't know if you can see that. I've never actually paid attention to this door here. I think you have to look back if you're looking through on this door. Yep, and so this is a little bit back, and you can see the green. There you go. Yep. It's kind of neat. So like this bar is here. It's neat to be able to hang out at this bar and like be seeing the field. It's cool. How are you thinking about going back? No, it's not. Right. There is other stuff along the way. And Lincoln is out there too. Lincoln has a fair amount of this car is like falling asleep every single time at every single light. Oh my gosh. You know, if for those of you that love history and are thinking about coming back to Boston, next year is the 250th anniversary of the battles at Lexington and Concord, so it'd be a very fun time to come back.
There you go. Get him, Eddie.
Oliver Wendell Holmes was so annoyed with how insular the Boston community was called Boston Brahmins. They were just like an insular caste of people, so he made this little poem, "Welcome to dear old Boston, the land of the bean and the cod, where the Lows talk only to the Cabots and the Cabots talk only to God," because they just only hung out with themselves. Landfill. When I was talking about Boston being a little frying pan island, that little panhandle actually used to flood over. There's a fun little armory here on the right-hand side. It used to be a great restaurant. Now it's just sort of a neat arts space. They open it up for like traveling exhibits. I think like when King Tut came through, that big exhibit that they had, they were in there. Oh, lovely view of the city to the right there. That's that John Hancock building, that tall one I was talking about that had the windows popping out. Oh, so funny, huh? So funny.
Without you, it's like the ocean. I'm drowning in every single way. Without you, I've got no the day I keep falling deeper in every single.
Alright guys, we are back in the room, and that was Boston, and wow, what a tour. They actually ended up giving us probably an hour longer than what we're supposed to have had, and they really accommodated us. And that tower, the view, oh my. Yeah, I'll remember this one for probably forever. It was nice. So now we are back in the room. I don't have my watch on because I just went through security. I think it is around 4 o'clock. We might try to get a snack before dinner because we eat late. Shell's shaking her head, yeah. So let's get our bearings, freshen up, and find some food. Let's go. All right, guys. I think the last time I talked to you, we went up for lunch, and I tried some pizza and a little piece of chocolate bar that was really good, and some tea out of the dispensing machine, and it was horrible. But we got back to the room. We we rested for a little while. We actually watched a movie. I have no idea what it was called. It was about a train that got away. And anyway, that's not part of cruising. It is now time for dinner. We've got cleaned up and we are ready to go. And after dinner, we have a 9:15 show. So we'll hit that at the theater. And I don't think there's much more after that. So with that being said, let's go to dinner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Masquerade Theatre for tonight's performance. And now, put your hands together and welcome to the stage your host, your cruise director. It's Graham!
Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing tonight? Fabulous. Well, I just do want to point out one little thing. I know we've had Bal previously for the last couple of days, but unfortunately Bal has had to head home to deal with some family issues back home. But I will be taking over as cruise director here on board. So I'd like to introduce myself. I am Graham, all the way from fabulous Scotland, so I apologise, I do not speak English. Okay. I know you eagle-eyed people out there will have noticed the difference. Please, put your hands together, make some noise, and welcome to the stage your juggling comedy of Billy Prudhomme!
Good evening. None of you are famous either. Like Graham said, my name's Billy. I'm going to do a little comedy, I'm going to do a little juggling, and I'm going to do a lot of dropping. A lot of dropping, so let's just hope you're not another one of them picky crowds. I'm not that worried. I watched you people coming in, noticed a lot of couples. You don't seem that picky. That's the kind of crap you want to laugh at. It's the PBS crowd. Minus the P. Ooh, it's the slow crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, if I get any better, they might let me perform on land. What's your name? Steve. Here, catch. Steve, you think you can throw that to me? All right, go ahead and throw it to me. Yes, when I say go. Whizzed it by my head. Just lounging in the chair. Take that, circus boy. What's your name? Mike. Mike, stand up and as hard as you can and throw that at Steve. No, don't do that. Don't do that. The problem, Mike, I got lights in my eyes. I can barely see anything. Do me a favor. Just stand up and go over there by the steps. Stand up and go over there by the steps. Maybe on that first step. Are you on the first step? Yeah. Well, how about the third step? Oh, what the hell? Come all the way up here. Look, a volunteer from the audience. It's Mike. It's Mike. Hey, Mike. You see the big white X? Ignore that. No, that's the spot. Mike faces the people. Mike faces the people. He smiles at them. And for some reason, they love him. Could have been you, Steve. It could have been you, man. Mike faces me. Mike, your mission, should you decide to accept it, and I think you did. Take the pen, toss it in my hand over here on the count of 3 without spinning it. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Good job. Oh my God, nice throw. Now, Mike, this time what's going to happen is when you throw yours to me, I'm going to throw mine to you. Oh, he can do it. Can he do it? Now, Mike, keep in mind, I want you to throw to my hand. No other body part. What's the magic number, Mike? 3. Yes, ready, 1, 2, 3. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Great job. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. You have to let go. 2, 3. 3. No. What? Why are you aiming at my face? 2, 3. Not center mass. Over here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. 3. 3. Back over here. You like this? Come here, Mike. Come here. It's an old show business secret. Lift your leg, they go nuts. I've seen dogs do it better. Mike, hey! Mike, these people want more. Mike, all together now. 1, 2, 3. I can't clap, so why don't you? All together now, what a man! What a man! Oh yeah? Watch this. Oh my God! Woo! Woo! And hey folks, that's my show. Thanks for playing along. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, let them hear you. Give it up for Billy Prudhomme. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, make some noise for Billy Prudhomme.
Alright guys, that's the end of the day. Dinner was good, but something we're noticing, they do not give you as much food as carnival, so actually leaving dinner still like I want more food. And I mean, that could be partially my fault. I guess I could ask for more, but it's just different. Royal's definitely different from carnival. That being said, we did go to the juggler show, and he was real funny and good, as you've seen. But then I went for some pizza. I had me a couple more slices of the pizza just to fill my belly on up. We have a real early day tomorrow. We have an excursion. It is sightseeing around Portland, and we're going to a lighthouse. I'm excited about that. So that'll be a couple hour tour, and then we'll get back to the ship. We may explore some after lunch. We'll just have to see what we can get into tomorrow. But what a great day it's been. Boston did not disappoint. It is an absolutely beautiful city, rich history. I mean, we've seen some amazing things, and I hope the video reflected that. I mean, it was pretty awesome. Anyway, it's late. It is, well, it's not that late. It's 10:33, but we have to get up, eat breakfast, and be off the ship by like 8:30. So it is time for bed. So going to end this video here. We will see you on the next one. I hope you're enjoying these. Guys, thanks for watching. It's Jason from Man's Adventures. God bless.